So what a way to start the series, Lofty. We're up 1-0. Funny that, we're up 1-0 here in the Origin series as well. Let's hope we make it 2-0. You'll be seeing Nine's live exclusive coverage straight after the news.
They're good numbers, aren't they? Thank you, Jono. Well, a Brisbane woman has been named among the world's most successful young entrepreneurs. Amber Boyers, recognised by Forbes for creating a sustainable swimwear label for all body types that's making quite a splash overseas.
Brisbane-born swimwear brand Bayer was only ever meant to be a side hobby for Amber Boyers.
3 years, I had 3 jobs. I wasn't making money in this business.
7 years later, the label, run from her home, is worth more than $19 million. Orders going out every minute to its biggest customer market, the USA. While 29-year-old Amber has been named on this year's Forbes 30 Under 30 list for retail and e-commerce in Asia and the Pacific.
I don't know what happened because I don't think I'm any smarter than anyone else.
But her swimwear is unique, made up of 3 pieces designed to sculpt the body of all age groups and body types.
We're able to speak to so many different women at different stages of life. Normally you have a brand who really hones in on one demographic.
The brand is eco-conscious. These swimsuits are made from recycled fish nets and plastic bottles.
I've always recognised waste as a design flaw.
Bayer's Wooloowin headquarters is also solar-powered and uses minimal product packaging.
The packaging is all home compostables.
Claire Todd-Hunter, 9 News.
Well, in just 3 minutes, 2 teenage girls arrested over a dozen times for more than 30 crimes, out on bail again, walking free from every court appearance. How do they keep avoiding jail? Well, that's just moments away. But firstly, Gary is back with a check on the weather. Gaz, how's the temperature there in the stadium?
Lofty, the stadium looks hot lit up in maroon, but I can assure you 12.4 degrees on the ground at the moment, with a feels like temperature just 11. Your full forecast next.
Dozens of charges and no jail time. Tonight, 9 News can exclusively reveal the criminal history of 2 of Queensland's worst young offenders. Police locking them up and courts setting them free. Our fed-up Police Minister issuing a stern piece of advice to the magistrates.
It's difficult to comprehend a girl aged just 13 behind the wheel of this vehicle that police say is stolen, and it's travelling at 180 kilometres an hour. Here she is again, this time at 200 kilometres an hour. The car, again, allegedly stolen. While we can't name her because of her age, we can tell you her criminal history. Arrested more than a dozen times, charged with multiple offences, including car theft, armed robbery, breach of bail and burglary. Whenever police lock her up, courts repeatedly set her free. She's never spent one day in juvenile detention.
My message to the courts is do your job. The laws are there, they are tough.
Here's another example. A 15-year-old girl who last Sunday night police say was a passenger in this stolen car until it crashed on the M1. Police catch her and her accused accomplices in a resident's nearby backyard. Officers lock her up, but the next day, a magistrate grants her bail, despite a rap sheet boasting crimes including car theft, armed robbery, breach of bail and burglary.
On any measure, the youth justice laws in Queensland are the toughest in the nation, and the courts should be using it.
Just recently, breach of bail became an offence here in Queensland, but both of these young girls were on bail themselves for serious offences when they were arrested earlier this month.
Courts can only enforce the laws of the day, and in the days of the Palaszczuk government, the laws have never been weaker.
Despite stern words delivered by the Police Minister directed at the magistrates and judges to get tougher on teenage offenders.
The other thing I'll say is no one's immune to criticism.
Opposition leader David Crisafulli isn't buying it.
Queenslanders won't cop this. They know that the laws were watered down, they know there's less police, and they've had a gutful.
Peter Fegan, 9 News.
Well, time now for your full weather forecast. Gary, we've had some cold nights, but now it looks like we're in for some warmer days.
That's right, Lofty, from one extreme to the other. The mornings have been bitterly cold, but daytime temperatures even heading for the high 20s. We could even have 28 degrees. I'll show you what days in your full forecast in a moment. But the coolest place to be right now is right inside the Cauldron, the best footy stadium in the world. Temperatures, though, getting a little chilly in there. Let's have a look across southeast Queensland. What we recorded, -1 degree recorded around Ipswich this morning, and Canungra, -2 in Oakey and Warwick. Daytime temperatures, well, made it to 19 for only a few of the suburbs, 21 the maximum, Brisbane, Ipswich, Archerfield and Bow Desert. With the weather map, widespread rain from central Australia pushing across the southeast corner of the country and into Queensland's southern interior later tomorrow. For the capital, showers in Perth and Hobart, rain for Adelaide and Melbourne, rain developing in Canberra, late showers for Sydney, cloud clearing Alice Springs. Now Queensland, a couple of showers in Cairns, partly cloudy Townsville and Mackay, mostly sunny and mid-20s for Rocky, Gladstone, Bundaberg, Gympie and Maryborough. Sunny and warm for Mount Isa and Longreach, a cloudy one in Roma with a possible shower. For the southeast, partly cloudy tomorrow, light winds, widespread single-digit temperatures overnight. Daytime temperatures only reaching the low 20s for most of the suburbs, but they're on the rise. Moreton Bay, southwesterlies turning east-northeast, only 5 to 10 knots. Beautiful on the bay tomorrow. Brisbane, partly cloudy day, light winds, a low overnight, 8 degrees with a top of just 22. More importantly, look at the 7-day outlook. Friday, 27, Saturday, 25, Sunday, 27, Monday, 28 degrees. Ipswich, Friday, 27, cool mornings over the week, but really warming up. 28 degrees for Sunday and into Monday. For the Gold Coast, 25 Friday, Saturday, 23, Sunday 25 and Monday 26. Perfect timing for the school holidays. And on the Sunshine Coast, beautiful days ahead. 26 Friday, 25 Saturday, 27 Sunday, and the official forecast 29 Monday. I don't know if we'll get there, but still high 20s, some beautiful conditions heading our way. Now the forecast for the footy, Lofty, I think New South Wales will have the Blues after the Maroons smash them in just over an hour's time.
That sounds like a pretty good prediction. Good on you, Gary, and that is a fine sight behind you. Enjoy that this evening. Thanks for your company. Stay on 9. State of Origin Game 2 starts now. Go the Maroons.